Hey there, everybody. Brian Miller, Small Town Movie Watcher, and I took a break this week from going to the movie theater by going to check out, not going to check out anything. I took a break from uh, catching out the newest movie release for us around here. It could have been Money Monster um, with that guy, the guy, George Clooney, that guy. Um, and that gal, Pretty Woman gal, Julia Roberts. Uh, but instead, I went and watched Captain America Civil War, aka Avengers 3, aka Spider Man is awesome. Instead, I stayed home this time and watched the new release on Netflix of Special Correspondents. This movie is rated PG-13 for some language, some violence, not a lot of violence, um, and some drug use, particularly heroin. No, particularly cocaine. So Special Correspondence stars Ricky Gervais and Eric Banner, not Eric Banner, but Eric Bana as our two heroes, I guess, who work in radio, news radio. Um, I work in radio. Do I get to have a movie? Anyway, technically I don't work in radio. I do fundraising for radio. So Special Correspondence follows Eric Bana, who is the mega superstar radio announcer who gets all the greatest stories before anybody else, and the lowly radio technician who goes out on assignment. I guess he's a radio engineer who goes out on assignment with the anchors, with the correspondents to get the news. He mans the van to make sure the signal gets from the van to the studio so the studio can broadcast. And the movie is about these two guys who are good at their craft, and they have been given an assignment to head to Central America, to Ecuador, to cover the uprising by the citizens trying to take over the country from the corrupted government. But instead of getting there, lo and behold, bad things happen, and they never ever make it. Or do they? I can give that part away. According to the preview, they lose their passports, and then they have to make their way to Central America to get to the embassy so the embassy can rescue them because they made up a news story. Because they're not there. They're making up the news story from New York City. So, what's the good parts? The good part about this movie is that, I've never been a Ricky Gervais fan, but somehow this guy has figured it out how to get into movies and television and continuously, make fun of America. And he doesn't really make fun of us, but, I think the good part about it is that somehow Ricky Gervais has figured it out how to make money. And I'm not sure how that's possible. I think Eric Bana plays a Joe Cool type of character, and I think he did this pretty well. I think the cinematography is just okay. I think the story, it didn't hold my attention a lot. So that gets us to the bad. What's the bad about it? Being a Netflix original movie, this is direct to video. The new direct to video, they didn't have big box office CGI. They didn't have exotic locales. They got to have Ricky Gervais and Eric Bana, and I love Kellen Pollock, what he does, but they also got him. So it's not like it's this high big budget movie. This is a direct to video movie. So is this safe for your family? This movie is safe for mom and dad. This is, if you got your Netflix subscription, go ahead, go watch it one night and enjoy it. but it's not safe for your entire family. Like I said, there's some violence in it, a gun shootout, and there's also drug use in it. There's also the talk. There's also the discord of marriage, where, well, that's a spoiler. I won't go into it. You really figure it out in about the first 10 minutes of the movie. So, safe for the family? No. Should you watch it? Yes. It's on Netflix. It's not that bad. Is this a movie that you should run out and watch right this second? Nah, put it in your queue. Maybe forget about it for a while, and then you can come back and watch it again. So with that, Brian Miller, I just got done watching Special Correspondents starring Ricky Gervais, Eric Bana, rated PG-13 for violence and drug use. I think that this is a movie that you should put in your Netflix queue and get back to it. But you should watch it. It's not bad. So with that, we'll talk to you guys later.